Hi, Steve and Mick. That's Mick. I'm Steve from Bijou Juju. And another video coming at you, this time from our trip to Los Algodones and the Yuma Territorial Prison. Sorry we didn't have more at Algodones. I don't know why we didn't, but when we got back and started putting this all together, we found that we didn't have near as much as what we thought we did.
Well,
what?
I was just going to say, because we went to the dentist.
Well, right. We went to the dentist, and you know, speaking of that, you know, right now we have, you know, President Trump wanting to build a wall and all of that. What we witnessed in Algodones, and now, okay, I admit, you know, there's different places and all that, but in Algodones, the hundreds and hundreds of people trying to get back across the border into the United States were Americans and Canadians who went down there to get reasonably priced dental care and eye care, medical care. We talked to one guy from Canada who he was told he needed $30,000 worth of dental work in Canada, and in Mexico it cost him $5,000. I was told some years ago that I needed a crown on one tooth, and this was years ago, and they said it would be about $3,000 for that one crown. Several years later, here I am, and I had to have 3 crowns put in, and 3 crowns cost me $1,000. So a third of the cost, or less than that. And I've got to say that the dentist in Algodones that I go to has better equipment than the one in New York had. More modern equipment, and it was clean. We heard people say that they fly down, rent a car, get a hotel or whatever, go to Algodones for whatever they need, implants, dentures, new eyeglasses, whatever, and then fly back home, and they still saved money. So you'll see the pictures of the lineup and all that kind of stuff. We probably spent, one day we spent how long?
About 2.5.
I thought it was 3.5.
No, I think it was 2.5.
2.5 hours,
I don't know.
3 hours, something like that, in line, just trying to get back into the United States. It's real easy going down. You just walk right through. But coming back, you stand in line. Especially if it's any time after lunch, it just gets crazy because people go down there to go to the restaurants, which we also did.
It was delicious.
It was delicious and
really good margaritas.
Really good margaritas, and we did not die from amoebic dysentery or typhoid fever or the plague or anything else. Nor were we offered any drugs. Mick was not stolen by human traffickers. We just didn't have any of that happen. I guess we were lucky. Anyway, so here's Algodones and the Yuma State Prison. We stopped there. I just want to say a little bit about that. Yuma State or Yuma Territorial Prison was basically a hellhole. In the wintertime, you may not think it gets cold in Yuma, Arizona, but let me tell you, it does get cold. Nights can drop down into the low 40s, even the 30s. And these cells, they were outside, basically, open to the elements. You'll see it in the video. Nothing to keep scorpions or snakes, or spiders, I suppose, cockroaches, all kinds of animals, could just go right into the cell. There was nothing to keep them out. And of course, in the summertime, inside the cells, it was, 110, 120 degrees because they were just open to the sun. Anyway, here's the video. I hope you enjoy it. Well, we're camping for the night in this, I don't know what you call this. It's the other side of the highway. I'm sure you can hear the highway. It's right there. I don't know how noisy this is going to be tonight, but we have earplugs, and the railroad's right over there. But we were going to stay the night at the K-Chan Casino, which is right into the sun. It's over that way. The K-Chan Casino is right over there, and I was going to camp over there for the night. Last year it was free. This year it's $10. So the sad thing about it is $10, and I was going to give Mick $10 to go in and play the slots or whatever, just to see if she could make some money, which probably meant we were going to give them $10. And I was going to suggest that we have breakfast in there tomorrow morning, but now no $10 for gambling and no breakfast. To hell with them. They lost probably $40 or $50 by wanting to charge me $10. Good job. Whoever thought of that was pretty smart. Great. Good job. All right. Okay, we're back in Los Algodones. That's down the main street. Up the other way. I'm trying to go fast because my son said turning slowly just makes you ill. If you go fast, it's not bad. There you This is the guard tower in the prison. This is the entryway into the prison. That's a train going by. Prison yard kind of stuff. And heading into, I know I'm in the sun and I'm sorry about that. This is called the Sally Port. It's where people came into the prison. Last breath of fresh air. This is a picture of the cells. These cells held 6 men. I don't know if you can really see. 6 men to a cell.
That looks like there's another gate.
And in the summertime, these were hot.
Hey, these are double ones.
Keep snakes and scorpions out of the cell. This was a nicer cell. That bucket was the toilet facilities. More shots of the cells. Not a happy place. A wall. Those are windows up there. This is the dark cell. This is where you went if you are not a nice person. Right here, there's on the floor, that was a cage that was here. And the only light came from a hole in the ceiling. This was all shut and dark. This is the Yuma Territorial Prison Cemetery, where those prisoners who never made it out alive are laid to rest. There are no headstones. We have no idea who's here, but there are a few of them, that's for sure. There, it goes down the hill down over that way. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to encourage you to whatever your dream is, maybe it's not driving around in an old beat-up RV like we do, but whatever your dream is, go after it, do it. For so many years I sat in my rocking chair. After I retired, I sat in my rocking chair and did nothing but stare at a computer screen or the television or whatever. Did not help my health any, and it did not help my mental health any.
Right.
So I encourage you, whatever it is you want to do, go do it. And I mean, you don't have to be an old fart like me. I know plenty of young people who do the same thing. They're stuck in a terrible job or 2 or 3 jobs because they can't make ends meet, and they hate every single day of their life, and they wish they could go fill in the blank. Whatever that is, make a goal of it, work towards it, get out there and do it, because you know what? One of these days, they're going to throw dirt in your face. And if you don't go out and do it, you're never going to get to experience it and experience life. So I encourage you, whatever it is, go do it. If you like our video, please subscribe and hit the like button, the thumbs up thing, and hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next round. Bye.
Bye.